Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning the the month of September in my hybrid planner. So I'll be using the kit MoMA. So I did release two designs. So one is coffee and books, or books and coffee, and then the other option is this one. And then next week I will, or technically, not next week, this Sunday, the 11th, I'll be releasing, what do you call it? Hanukkah honey and tree decor. So I will go back and release the Zambina artwork from Kit Dress, which I called Monster Mash. So it'll pretty much be the coordinating name that I used for my weekly kits for the monthly kits. So if you guys are interested, you can pick those up as well on Sunday. But I will try my best to get those Zambina up, like the other kits that I released already. Up as monthly kits, so you guys can pick out which kit you would like to use as your monthly, or you can use both in your planner. So pretty much I just wanted to go quickly over what is available as monthly kits. So pretty much there's 5 different options. Technically there's 4, but 2 of them are A5 size. So pretty much there's 5 different options. There's 1.5 inches, which is this planner that I'm using, or this layout. So pretty much each box is 1.5 inches wide, and then you guys can use this also in the print impression planner, and then also in the cell inserts, and then there's the 1.6 inches, which is the standard monthly, and then you can use those in the Erin Condren, and then my 1.6 inch planner. So anything 1.6 inches or standard size, you can use that kit. And then you have the A5 version. So one is the Erin Condren version, and then there's one that is my planners, because apparently I did not realize that even though the width are the same, the height of the boxes are not the same for my planners and Erin Condren. But if you do pick up an Erin Condren kit and you would like to use it in my monthly spreads, or the planners that I offer, you still can. It's just that the boxes are just shorter, so you just have to trim off just a smidge from either the top or bottom of the box. So yeah. Anyway, so that's, and then the next option is the B6 version. So the B6 version, pretty much you can use it in the cell inserts or print impression as well. So pretty much that is that. And then each of the kit comes with similar items. So obviously you have your labels, and then you also it comes with 2 top stickers, and then boxes to cover up days that are not part of the week. So I made a strategic where it's 6 boxes, so it's enough to cover the entire month with the coordinating pattern, as opposed to using other boxes, if that makes sense. And then it also comes with 2 different sidebar options, so you can either pick the deco sidebar or the functional sidebar, which is the check boxes. But for me, I like to split them in half, and you can see right here that I split them in half. Kind of works out because I get to keep the dog in there. So yeah. Anyway, and then it also comes with 2 strips of washi as well. So each kit comes with 2 strips of washi, and they're pretty much actually no. The 1.6 inches is just a smidge shorter, because that's how I was able to format the sheet within the parameters, if that makes sense. So then here I'm just marking out with the strip of washi days, long days, if that makes sense, or events happening. That's what I was going to trying to figure out the word for it. And oh my goodness, of course my dad would have to blow dry his hair. Anyway, so then I also marked it down for the 21st to the 23rd. I'll be going on my first business trip. I won't exactly say where I'm going as of right now, but maybe after I go on the trip, I will say where I went, just for privacy reasons. And then for every Sunday, I mark down with a fancy label that I will have new releases every Sunday. So I'm very excited that I kind of have a schedule for it. So yeah, anyway, so I did use the new release scripts from Squirrel Prints Co. And I only had 3 of the gold, and I needed 4 of them, so I just ultimately just mix metaled it, if that makes sense. So then here I just picked out a big box to mark out that it was my parents' 27th anniversary on the 3rd. It has passed, so anyway, but it's okay. we did celebrate anyway. I just filmed this spread much later because obviously I released these kits on the 4th. So yeah. Anyway, and I forgot to mention that each of the kit actually comes with date dots. So I think I mentioned it, but I don't remember. Honestly, when I talk, I just zoom past everything that I talk about, and I don't like to listen back to the video unless it's something that I cringe about, and then I'm just nope, I will re-record it. So anyway, so I pretty much marked it down. That was my parents' 27th anniversary, and I used a munchkin with the hearts tied together. I was going to use a munchkin that a wedding munchkin, so or a bride and groom munchkin, but I was no, that just seems a little cheesy. So I ended up just using it for my cousin's wedding. Technically this is his Hong Kong wedding, so they both live here, or my cousin lives here, but he did go back to Hong Kong. He's currently there for 3 weeks. So anyway, pretty much he's going to be celebrating with my cousin-in-laws. They're actually technically married, they're just having a celebration. So pretty much they're having a celebration in Hong Kong first, as opposed to going after their U.S. wedding, or celebration, or celebrating with family in the U.S., if that makes sense. So family and friends in the U.S. My goodness, because my cousin-in-laws, her parents are from Hong Kong, and yeah, it's just kind of it makes sense that they're doing it before because it's kind of expensive during the holiday season. So yeah. And it also works out because right now they are doing the 3-day quarantine and then 4-day testing. So pretty much the mandatory quarantine. So I think they will be, what my cousin told me is that they will be out on the 8th. They can start going out, but they're still getting monitored. So it's very interesting. So I was hoping to go this year, but I think I'm just going to wait till next year, and then I say that next year, and then I'm just gonna wait for the next year, and next year, and the next year. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so then pretty much they are there celebrating, and my grandma's also there, so it kind of works out that my grandma can see my cousin getting married and stuff, and also meet my or meet her new grandson-in-law, or future grandson-in-law, because my cousin got engaged on the 1st. So it's kind of funny how I don't know, I went to ask her if the 1st is something special, so I will ask her when she comes back. But anyway, pretty much that is what, I don't know what I was just talking about for some reason, because I just blanked out for a minute. So then here I just marked out that it was also Labor Day on the 5th, and I'm sorry that I'm going zigzag motion of talking of things. I just, for some reason, I did not plan this oh my goodness, what was the word I was going to use? Chronologically. So anyway, so then I also used a payday script. So that's I believe the F font from my shop. So yeah. Anyway, so then I marked down on, and I completely forgot to mark down the 18th, that it was also my cousin's birthday, Hayden. So it's kind of funny because my cousin, he's 15 years younger than me. So I was originally the last grandchild, if you were looking in my grandma's perspective. So I was originally the last grandchild, and then my uncle decided to have a kid at 50 something. And then there's Hayden, and then he has a little brother, Haven. But I'm not talking about Haven, but I just want to mention Haven. He's not forgotten. But his birthday is in, but actually I will talk about him. But pretty much my cousin is Hayden. Then I have a friend, her son is Caden. Then my nephew is Kason, and Kason is born on the same day as Haven, but they're obviously few years apart. So it's kind of funny that everything just ties together within their names. And Caden and Hayden don't know each other because they're not related. It's just my friend's son. So it's hilarious that everything just ties in within this name group. So it's Hayden, Caden, Kason, Haven, and then I also have a nephew, Mason, but his birthday is not anytime soon, because he was just born this year. So, and he's also the year of the tiger. So yeah, I can't believe he's 24 years younger than me. My goodness. So anyway, So that's what I marked out. And then for the 16th, I marked down that I have a doctor's appointment. So I'll probably talk about it later in my memory spreads. So then I also just decided to take a day off for or take PTO pretty much. And then the 16th was originally or it actually comes out on the 16th, but I think I'm just gonna watch it on the 17th. So Fate the Winx Club. My goodness, I was gonna say Winx Club, but that's what it was originally called as a animation. But season 2 is coming out on the 16th, so I'm going to watch it on the 17th because I don't want to get overwhelmed with stuff on the 16th. So that is pretty much the spread in full. I hope you guys enjoyed this on with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!